What do you think of this laser pecker, Jimmy?
I don't know, but I'm excited. I want to see what this thing can do.
You want to see that pecker?
Yes, I do. Get that pecker out.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Alex and Jimmy over at Laser Everything, and we recorded an unboxing of the Laser Pecker 2 for you pretty recently, and it was corrupted. We lost the file, so the whole unboxing...
Gotta do all over again.
It just, yeah, it did not come out. So none of the original packaging is in here. We just kind of took the parts and put them in the box because we figured we'd be assembling it in a later video. So this isn't a true unboxing, but we still thought we'd take a minute and go over the parts, and maybe if we have the time, we'll actually put the sucker together.
Yep.
So let's take a look at what's in the Laser Pecker. So this is the fume hood. You're going to use this as your focal stick and as a way to contain
the fumes and blow it out.
Right, and blow it out, because we do have a fan on the back here, which will be powered by the Laser Pecker itself. So we'll take a closer look at that soon. And then what did you have there?
This is the power cord.
Nice. Just a simple 3-prong?
Yep, simple 3-prong.
We like that. No weird proprietary connectors.
Yep. This is the bottom plate.
Yep. Good old base plate. Nice thick aluminum. What is that, 1/8 inch?
It is thicker than that.
Oh, and we got rubber feet on the bottom as well. So once you put it down somewhere, that should help it sit still.
Here's beautiful glasses.
Beautiful glasses. We've mentioned this. I know we just published the Offero Laser 2 review, but the laser glasses don't have any sort of marking on them about what wavelengths they protect. So it's likely just tinted acrylic. Well, you don't really need a lot here to block visible light lasers. It's still better to have something rated for the laser wavelength that you're trying to block. If you can't afford the expensive no IR KTIs, you can look at the free mascot ones that we have on the buying guide, and you can check that out over at lasereverything.net/buying guide. We've got links to everything down there for you to take a look at so that you can make a purchase of some better eyewear. This is foam block. Is this part of the original packaging?
I don't know if it has something to do with something.
I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. Oh, the instruction manual. Does it actually show us how to put it together? It looks pretty simple.
Yeah, it looks simple. But when you watch the things they can do on YouTube, I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
This is your app, right?
I don't know. I guess.
Engraving
Maybe the
mode.
app will have instructions on how to build it. So we'll download that too.
This is so cool. I like this thing. I like that concept of it.
Yeah. We'll take a closer look at this during the building portion of the video.
Here's the other part of your power cord.
With the brick detached. Yep. We like that.
Yep.
I'm so sick of people that put the wall warts right at the plug. Like, just put it in the brick in the middle.
Yeah.
You know, you don't need to do that. But yeah, that should be pretty standard.
Here's your laser head.
The main unit. So we do have a variety of connection ports back here, including 2 USB ports, regular USB-A ports. They look like they output 5 volts, 2 amps each. And we have a USB-C port and our power in. And on the side and front here, really clean, not a lot going on. Just our little indicator light right here, which will show when it's in operation. And then if we take a look at the bottom actually has our galvo mirrors behind this protective plate here, and mounts, I'm assuming, for the rest of the unit. So again, when we get this put together, we'll take a closer look at this, but these are the brains right here. Everything that you need in order to operate and use this laser as a laser is contained within this one unit.
Operations manual. Allen wrench with some screws. Yeah, this gives the contents of it.
They like to do the less paper method. So scan QR code to watch instructional video here.
Yeah.
So we'll be able to basically scan the QR code and then follow the instructions there if needed. Here's the actual assembly manual. Looks like so.
This is pretty cool.
It shows you how all the wires get hooked up and stuff.
This is pretty cool. I'm telling you, I'm excited about this thing. I really do like this. I think it's a cool idea. Whether it's going to be good or not, or whether it's up to standard, it's one thing. But I like the idea of this.
Of a galvo diode laser. Yeah.
It's just pretty cool, I think. And all that talk about going to trade shows and stuff like that, where this would be somewhat...
This would be way easier than the portable fiber, right? It's way less dangerous. You have the shield built in.
Yep.
So that's going to make a big difference.
You're limited with the size of things that you can do with it, but people will get the general idea who are there, you know,
that you do laser.
Something.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Even if it's not the coolest stuff.
Yep.
All right, instructions. We'll take a closer look at these as well during the build part of the video.
These are some practice pieces. This is a dog tag, little piece of pine. Some extra O-rings. It's got to be for the rotary, I would say.
Yes, for some part of the roller functionality. I'm sure we'll see where we need these at some point.
Another USB.
Just more USB cables here.
Another USB cable.
And we do have the ruler as well. So we've got the ruler here. And then the parts that we need to actually put the thing together.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
This is.
You were totally right, by the way. The last time we shot this video, I did not at all realize that there were up and down buttons on this. Yeah, at all. It did not occur to me that there were up and down buttons on this, so that's pretty cool.
And that one is to make this walk.
This one is to make it walk?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we just have another one more USB cable. All the USB cables that you need to get this thing together are included in the box. And then this is pretty neat too. So this is the rotary portion of the device right here. And this is neat because not only will it rotate cylindrical objects here, but it will also flip over and walk the entire laser along surfaces if you need to do something bigger than the work area on this will allow.
And so it's 100 millimeters wide. Is as wide as you can go, or as tall as you can go, however you want. But you can go like 2 feet long because
you can walk that.
This will turn upside down and actually walk.
Yeah.
So you can do 100 millimeters name. You can do your first name and last name, and you can make it 2 feet. Like, it's so cool when I watch the video.
Yeah, and these are rollers in here.
Yes,
actually, so these will balance the weight.
Did something else. I don't remember what that was. What they did. They did something.
The rollers do this. So when we turn this over,
oh, it goes underneath the part that
yeah, it'll go right here, right? So they go. So these are gonna go just right here like this. Here's another roller right here, and those just lock in magnetically, and they'll help balance the weight of the front of the unit, so that you don't. Because without these, it's gonna.
Ah, gotcha.
It's gonna drag, right?
Yeah.
So you just pop these on. Just like that, and now you can have that pressure put down on the front, and it'll roll
This is so cool.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. So that's all of the parts there, guys. I think the box is empty.
Box is empty.
So here's everything that you get in the box, guys. Of course, minus the original packaging. We're still unsure if this is actually part of the original packaging or something important. Jimmy thinks that it might be important. I'm pretty sure this is garbage, but there it is anyway. And then we've got the laser head. We've got our mounting and tower system over here. We've got the rotary system and the forward rollers down here. Our eyewear, our sample material, screws, extra O-rings, all of our USB cables. We've got our laser shield with built-in fan. This is the coolest part to me. I think that's clever with the fan in the back.
Very smart idea.
And then our power supplies and instructions. So that's everything you get. And now I guess we can see, do you want to just try to put it together real quick?
I want to put this together.
Jimmy really wants to put it together. I was going to do it on a live stream, but Jimmy seems ready to do this now. So we'll go ahead and try to put this together next. We should probably look at the instructions if we're going to build this first. Quick installation guide. So I think we should just set the rotary aside for right now and just figure out the main build.
Yep. Which would be this.
The base plate, the main unit.
So
We're gonna need this.
This is for the
Look
walker.
right here. So this holds.
That's right here.
Oh, that's right there. Okay, so this is just for
that's
walking.
the walker. Yeah.
All right, good. So we can get rid of that. We've got the rollers. I'm gonna put these back in the base so that we don't lose those.
Yeah.
Save those for later.
This is the bottom. This is gonna go in that way, so that means you need these 2 screws.
Go ahead, whip them out.
You got 3, so one must be a spare, yeah.
So that should sit right here like this. Never let the guy with the fat fingers do the screwing. This would certainly be more annoying to do by yourself, but it's doable.
Yeah.
You could do this one person.
Yeah, ain't no big deal.
I think the bigger diodes we have to do later are going to be a lot worse.
Yeah.
Come on, Jimmy, just stick it in.
Just spit on the end of it. It'll.
There we go. That's a nice.
That's a nice.
It looks good. So far so good. We've got our tower kind of set up here. And now the main unit has to get attached, and we just screw it in. This doesn't even move. This literally just sits there and just rotates, so it'll pull the top down onto the screw.
Man, this makes this so universal. It's such a cool little thing, man.
Yeah, it's cool.
Very excited.
This is very
about
cool.
thing.
So I know one thing that we do have here is this little arm here.
Yep.
That's your focus.
Yep, that's cool.
Too.
I
So
see
that'll
that. Yep.
that'll land on the thing. So we've got that, but the first thing I think before, because it's talking about all of these different ways to focus, we're gonna have to get this plugged into power. So let's go ahead and get this thing plugged into power. So I've got the power cord here, and I've got a couple empty power spots behind me. So we'll get that plugged in. Motherfucker. Go ahead and pop that in there.
Lights turning blue.
And then, so we've got a blue light here. I think signifying that we haven't connected it to an app. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and set that up. But first, I want to take a look at these USB ports in the back here. So we do have a couple of USB ports here that we need to power some things. One of them is going to power our motor.
Yeah.
The other one is going to power the fan. So we want to make sure that we have that set up. And then the third one looks like it connects to the computer. We do have like a little monitor screen there.
Oh, you got to take the base plate off, and then that would be for the rotary. So that would take the place of the other ones.
Yes. So we can plug that in there, and that's going to power our power motor there. And then this one.
That was probably a short one. It goes to the fan because the
the fan's got one on its own here.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yep, the fan's got one. And while we're down here, we could probably just hook the fan system up too.
Yeah.
So we've just got 3 plastic points on here.
Yep.
And we're just going to line those up. And then push it back into position.
Yep.
And then we can go ahead and stand this up. And there we go. So
This thing's cool as hell.
that's all set up now. And does our... Yep.
Look at that. Ain't that cool?
The power motor works too. So far so good. Did you see the blue diode that was shooting for a second?
Nope, I did not.
I saw it while it was upside down. It's a little sketchy. I don't know what we touched. These are all just capacitive buttons up here, guys, so you don't want to be touching them by accident and blasting yourself.
These are for what?
I don't even know what they do yet. We're not even there.
Okay. So this you're going to bring down just to touch.
Just a touch. How?
Oh, that's right at the max.
Oh, it's at the bottom? Oh,
Yep.
well, that's cool. That's nice. It's got limit switches.
Yep.
So it knows. Okay, that's great. The next thing we're going to have to do is connect this to a computer or something using the software.
So you have to be hooked up to it because it doesn't Wi-Fi.
It looks like it connects via Bluetooth. So
Bluetooth
open
is
the
good.
app after the device is ready and search for Bluetooth device. So you'll have to download the... Do you want to download the app?
Yep.
And I think they gave us a QR code you can scan too. There we go. Download the app. So go ahead and scan that. Jimmy's been looking forward to this for a long time.
I think this is so cool. It might not work. It might be a piece of crap. But you know what? The thought behind it is just, I think, as cool as hell.
It's neat. It's very small.
Yep.
It's a lot smaller than I thought it was going to be, for sure.
And just think, if they're doing this with this now, when they put a little bit more power to it, look what can, you know what? That's pretty cool.
I know you're excited about the Laser Pecker 2. I'm really excited to check out the 3, which has a 1064 module in there.
Yeah, and that'll do a lot more metal. That'll do metal.
So the instruction says you need to search for a Bluetooth device. So open the app after the device is ready and search for Bluetooth device. It should be in the main menu. Right, there it is, Laser Pecker.
There it goes. Beep, beep, popped right on. That was quick.
Yeah, it's like 15 minutes.
No, I meant for it to connect. As soon as you hit the button, say boop, bang.
Yeah. So now
So
what?
you want to create
Yeah, I guess.
or clip art?
I would do like text. Let's do some text. Probably get some wood under there. Right?
Yeah. So now I just put something in there. Confirm, next. Width and height.
It's asking you the size.
Yeah, width and height. Resolution 1K, 1.3, 2K, or auto crop. Start preview or next?
Sure, yeah. Let's start the preview. Well, hey.
Look at that. This is so freaking cool.
So at this point, we could probably move this a little bit so that we can save some space. So I'm gonna just slide this over. The wood is warped to hell.
Yeah.
Don't break. So it's just right up in the corner, right?
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna refocus it here. So that's just with these buttons.
Well, I can do it too.
You can refocus it. Oh, hey, look at that, right in the app. Cool.
Nice.
All right, we'll get that orange right on there. Get her pressed down. Yeah, that's good.
There you
That's
go.
good. And then I guess try to run it.
Brightness of your laser beam. You can check out the. Look at that. It gets brighter and brighter. God, this is cool as shit. I love this thing. See that?
Yeah, see it.
And then in preview, quick preview. There you go. Start preview or next.
Well, we did the preview, right?
Yeah.
So let's do next.
Next. File in transit.
Okay, so it sent the file to the Laser Pecker here, and we
Yeah.
just got a little beep.
Wood, material wood. Yep. Power is at 100%. Depth at 10%. One pass.
I don't like depth 10%. What does that mean?
That means it's going to go deep 10% of 100.
That doesn't mean
But it doesn't.
anything.
I know.
Maybe depth is speed. The higher the depth percentage, the lower the speed, because it would go deeper. It's not
Yeah.
power,
Right.
and there's no frequency.
Right.
So depth must be
Well, you
speed.
got powers here is at 100%. Do you
Well,
want it at 100%?
Yeah, I guess so. We'll have to test it later.
Ready?
Yeah. What does it say? We got a little warning here
110
about the focus.
millimeter.
Cool. You can go ahead and hit confirm.
Confirm.
Yep.
Verify yes.
Oh, there it goes. Well, the orientation is interesting. That's not what I would have expected. It seems upside down, right?
Yep.
Like I would have expected the text to
You
be
have to
facing
be-
the other way.
Exactly. So you got to be behind
So
it.
there it is, guys. And we'll just kind of get a closer look at it there. And I have a little pecker. Let's go ahead and lift this up. Speed-wise, right, it certainly beats the crap out of some of the
diodes.
big gantry diodes.
Yep.
That was very, very quick. I would like to test now, maybe. Can we just, does it give you an option to run it again?
Repeat. Yep.
Can we change the settings first?
Yep.
So let's change the settings and relight it. I'm gonna close that. I got this, you do that. You focus on that. But I'd like to change the depth to see if it slows it down. Because if depth is speed, that would be important to know.
Just start preview, and that's where you found.
Yeah, so all your sizes are still the same there?
Yeah, 50 and 7.49.
Okay, so yeah, let's start the preview. Okay, and we'll just put this one right next to it. And then I'm gonna focus real quick.
Yep.
Okay, that's good.
Brightness of beam, show center point, quick preview.
And we're all good on this because we already did it. Yep.
Quick preview. Now we're going to do next.
Yep. And then, so let's change that depth now. So let's make the depth like 50.
All the way up to 50?
Yeah, yeah. I just want to see if it changes the speed. So I want to do the extremes, you know?
Yep. Confirm.
Yep.
One pass, power's 100%.
Yep. All right, let's start it. See what it does. Okay, depth is definitely speed,
Yeah.
right? You can see the difference in just the movement there. I wish they'd call that speed. I don't like that they're calling it depth.
Depth is what now?
Speed. When it was 10, it went way faster. Now it's going super slow,
Oh, yeah.
right?
But it's going deeper and darker.
Yeah, but that's not the point. The point is we're not changing the depth.
Right.
It's not a depth control, it's a speed control.
Gotcha.
It happens to go deeper when you go slower.
Yeah.
But what it's changing is the speed.
Correct.
I just want to be really clear about that for people who are watching. This is not a depth setting. It's a speed setting. All right. The next thing I'd really like to try...
He's making the text bigger.
Well, I really want to do the resolution too. Before we change the size, can you just hit the 2K resolution? Because I'd really like to see what the difference is.
Okay, repeat 1K, 1.2K.
2K, yeah, I want to see 2K.
2K. Start preview? Or?
Yeah, yep, because I have to line it up again.
This thing's so pretty cool.
Glad you're having fun with it.
This thing's great.
All right, that's good.
Yeah.
And then let's just make sure we set that depth back to 10%, which is really speed, right? 10% speed.
Yeah. Okay, next. And we're gonna go depth back to 10%.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because 50 is obviously way too slow. It's all burning out.
Yeah. Confirm. Custom.
No, that's depth 1.
Oh, 10% you wanted.
That was the default, I think.
You want 20 or 10?
Just 10. I'm trying to change just one thing at a time,
Yeah.
you know? This is a higher resolution, which I'm assuming is your DPI,
Yes.
right? So tighter
Yes.
DPI.
Yeah.
I don't like that you only get 3 options for that. Like, you can't set the resolution. There's no,
Only
like...
one way to...
Yeah, so if you do photos on this, it's going to be 3 options to get your resolution right. So maybe not the best for photo work, just because you can't set that resolution, right? So if this dot size was perfect at 300 DPI, but you can only set it to 600, 900, and 1200,
yeah.
you know what I mean? So that will take a little experimenting too. And like you would expect from a regular diode laser, the higher DPI also resulted in a darker mark because those lines were closer together. So that is working as we would expect. So there's your 1200 or 2K resolution, I guess, whatever that means. I don't even know what that means. And then we have the 1K is where we started.
Yeah.
At the 50% speed, and then at the bottom here we have the 1K resolution at the 10% speed, which is by far the best mark.
Actually burnt through it, didn't it?
Yep, sure did.
Yeah.
Both times.
Both times.
So, very hot little laser for sure. So, do you want to try a vector?
Yeah.
Real quick?
I'm gonna try to make I want the text bigger though. So height 50 millimeters wide.
Mm-hmm.
So what if I just want to change? Oh, I can.
You could go up to 100. So, I mean, I would maybe 75, 80 millimeters would be most of the wood without being the whole thing.
Yeah.
So I think once we complete the portion of this where it sends the file, I think we can target. Oh shit, that's bright. Oh, it's using the blue dot too.
Wow, that thing's
Careful
huge.
of that.
Yeah, that thing's huge.
That's too big.
Okay, so we'll go back down.
I mean, we can get one of the big wood planks if you want. They're right over there. You wanna grab one? Be careful, guys. It is actually targeting with the blue light diode, not red. I thought this was red because I was looking through the filter, but it's actually blue. So if you're gonna use the targeting system, make sure you're either wearing glasses or you have the shield down first because it's very, very bright. God darn it, that's bright. It's a little annoying that you kind of have to push it. You have to push it and then it wants to auto down and then you have to have the other direction to stop it.
Yeah.
All right, there's your big engraving. So now what I want to do is hit the play button up here or the target button to see if it targets or plays again without the app. If I hit this,
That's small.
oh, that's maybe that's the last one that we did.
Could be.
So let's continue through this process. That's way too hot. What did you set? The resolution still to 2K? Or is the speed different? It's burning all the way. It's going to burn my table. You should stop it. Or I guess the aluminum plate. It's a good thing the aluminum plate's under there. So let's look at those settings again. So you're still at 2K, which we know is too high. So let's turn that down. And everything else, that's just the size. So that should be okay. So I would hit next. And then I guess maybe we'll just run it like this again.
Yeah, depth should
just
be
at the lower
10%.
Yeah. Just at the lower resolution.
Confusing.
I'm assuming I would use that super high resolution for trying to get metal annealed or something, where we're trying to get it very hot. It does what it says it does, though. It's
It's pretty cool.
It's a galvo diode laser for sure. This is all in real time, guys. That's a big way to say I've got a little pecker.
Yeah.
I'm still just confused by the orientation of this. Like, this is the way you would normally have the machine oriented.
So you have to stand behind the machine to be able
to be able to see, that it's the correct way. So that's another thing I just want to note. But yeah, that's pretty cool. I think before we end today, we should try a vector.
Yep.
Like some kind of vector file.
So you can do barcodes on this. You can do QR codes.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Different fonts. A lot of different fonts.
We've got the exhaust up here just kind of chilling. Normally I'd have this lower, but we have the cameras in the way at the moment. So it's just gonna hang out up there and kind of suck the fumes from above our heads. Oh, guess it's not. So that lives down here now. Shouldn't we try to, I really feel like we're not making good use of this wood. We should try to at least preview things so that they're at the edge.
We got a bunch of clip art stuff here.
I guess the boom or the lion or something.
Okay.
You need to set a size.
Yep.
So I would say like 30 by 30 would probably be a good testing size.
30 by 30 millimeters.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there.
Look at this thing. This thing's cool.
You having fun?
I'm fucking loving it.
Is it ready to rock? Oh, there we go.
I love this thing. This thing's cool as shit, dude.
It's pretty cool.
I love this thing.
Definitely a great machine for beginners. I'm still struggling with, there are some misleading things about it. Like that DPI thing is a big bummer.
Yeah.
Because this would be a great way to do fast pictures.
Yep.
And it's going to limit you on that, like heavily. Which is not great.
Yeah.
And then the other thing would be that depth percent that's supposed to be the speed, but it's not giving you the actual speed, so we don't know the speed this is actually moving at.
Yep, it's kind of
we
like
just know it's a percentage.
Yep.
So there's some things that I'm kind of hung up on, but it is cool.
Yep,
it's very cool.
I like it. I love this thing.
Nice. Yeah, I mean the engravings look good. They're nice and dark.
Yeah. Now that's at 1, so let's try one more. I want to make it darker.
So maybe the 1.3?
Yes.
The 2's too much.
Too much.
Yeah, 2's too much.
Repeat 1.3.
Hold on. Do you see what I did there?
You just pushed the repeat.
I pushed the target button.
Yeah.
And that allowed me to pull the target back up, and since we're doing the same file again, we know that it's
gonna be there.
Yeah. And then I can stop it just like that. It's pretty cool. So this theoretically should be the same exact thing, just a little bit deeper. And a little bit darker, right? Because it's a little hotter.
That looks nice. That looks actually nice, actually.
Yeah, it does. There's the 1K. And here's the 1.3K. 1K.
This thing's pretty cool.
1.3K.
Yeah.
So you can tell right off the bat, the 1.3K, I think, is still even just a bit tight on the line distance.
Yeah.
Because the eyes.
Yeah.
There's less detail in the eyes.
Yeah.
Because it's burning out.
Correct.
Right? So if you're going to do photos on wood, I would stick with at least that 1K.
Yeah.
We'll have to dive, again, I don't know this equipment very well. We'll have to dive in and check out the settings and stuff like that. We may have more control on the PC app than the phone app, too. There's a computer app that we can log into. But it's looking like, it's looking like it's bad news so far for photo engraving. Which honestly, that's the one reason I would want this.
Yeah.
Is for really fast photos. But that said, this could be a really good machine for people that are beginners with a fat wallet.
Yeah.
And the Laser Pecker 2 is expensive.
Yeah.
But, you know, it could be right for some people. I think this is actually even more expensive than the X-Tool D1 Pro.
Really?
Which is the most expensive diode we've had yet. All right, let's go ahead and pop this up. And let's just take a quick look here.
You can definitely see
I mean, yeah, it's
feel the depth.
Oh, yeah, I can see it. I don't even need to touch it. I can see it very clearly. The depth difference on that. That's so annoying. I wish that it would just go up when I push up, and then when I let go, it would stop. That's terrible. But this is cool. Very nice looking indeed. There it is on the 5X, guys. So again, on the left it's 1K, and then on the right 1.3.
Yeah.
And definitely looking really nice.
So now, let's take something off by phone.
Yeah, for sure. So as a final test here, Jimmy wants to run one of his custom vectors. This is a JPEG. It's a black and white JPEG.
50 millimeter width?
Sure, why not? Let's go big with it. It's the last one.
Yeah.
And we have not been able to load a vector file in yet, so we'll have to check and see if those are supported. All right, are we ready for a preview?
Yeah. It just says start. I didn't click on
There's
them.
no frame? Nope, that's the last one still.
Yeah.
So that's annoying. All right, so apparently we don't get to preview with custom images, maybe? I don't know.
Did not give me the option.
Looks like it's doing what it was supposed to do, though. Its little details are fairly good.
Yeah.
You can almost see, and we'll have to look at this at the microscope, but you can almost see where the lines are like almost touching, but not quite. All right. Well, there it is. Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. Definitely don't know what we're doing with it yet. So we're gonna have to experiment a little bit. What do you think overall?
I'm loving this thing.
First impressions?
I like it. I think it's cool. I think it does exactly what it said it was going to do, and it's a pretty cool little gadget.
So that's what it is. It's a gadget.
Yeah.
It definitely feels
cool
gadgety.
And there's a lot of tech that went into it, you know, with the rotary.
I know, we haven't even started with that yet.
No.
But yeah, so
I love it. I like this thing. I'm very excited to see what else we can do with it.
So that's about it, guys. We got a little chunky here because we were getting smoked out. But it's built, it's here, it's in front of us, it's unboxed, and that's going to do it for this episode of Laser Everything. If you guys got value out of this episode, don't forget to smash the like button. Let everybody else know that the content is good. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get notified the next time Jimmy eats chips.
Salt and vinegar.
If you love the channel and you want to support what we do here, don't forget to check out the Laser Master Academy. It's over at masters.lasereverything.net. And we've got a lot more to do with this thing, so we'll be playing with it. We've got to get a couple of these other diodes built so we can compare what like a gantry can do versus what this can do. And we really have to dig into the software. Yeah. Because unlike all of the other diode reviews that we do, the software on this is different.
And see how much better it is on your computer.
Yeah, it may be different on the computer than on the phone. We don't really know what its limitations or capabilities are. Off camera, you found all of those like community different like features and things that let you like trade settings and see what people have already done. Yeah. So that may be useful, but I'm really just looking forward to seeing if the software here can hold its own. Yeah. Because you don't have Lightburn as an option here. Correct. You cannot use it. So I think that's going to be the biggest problem for me so far. But otherwise, I like it too. Like you said, it's a neat gadget. Yeah. That's kind of what it is to me right now. It's not necessarily the most serious thing in the world, but
you could do a job and do certain things.
Yeah, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. So we'll be playing with this one, guys. But that's all I've got for today. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one.
Peace, guys.